So, guys, here we are, another core podcast. Today, we're going to talk about balance in life. You hear it all the time. People are like, "Oh, you need to get this balance right in life. You need to get this work-life balance." For me, what is it? What is it about, really? People say to me, "Oh, you work too hard. You do this. You don't. You need to go and enjoy yourself. You need to do all that." I'm not gonna lie. I enjoy myself. I get out there. I do things. And probably the best thing about having such a balanced life is the fact that I love what I do. No matter how corny or cheesy you think that is, I'm really passionate about what I do. It was funny. I was speaking to a friend the other day on the phone, and we're just talking about our old job and our old role that we had, and I was very grateful for the job that I had working with the AFA and the primary schools running the Denny program, but you just didn't have the same support there. You find it was dwindling out, and you just went through the motions. And yeah, as a stage, I suppose I was going through my own issues as well, mental health wise, but I was just going through the motions. I was just turning up, getting it done, waiting for the weekend, didn't have to worry about it. Whereas now, yes, I'm sometimes maybe not to call it work, but engaged in thinking about core NA and different things that's going on, maybe even up to 7 days a week. But I do try and give that time, first of all, to myself, but second of all, to people around me. So yeah, it's about trying to find that. I think some people say to me, "Oh, I have a great balance. I work 9 to 5 and I get home and I forget about the job. Don't really like it that much. But, come home, wee bit tired, I'll chill out, I'll watch a bit of TV, I'll maybe spend a bit of time with the kids, and then they do the same thing again. Waiting for the weekend. When the weekend comes, it's either they're busy catching up something else, or some people still just go out and party. And if that's your lifestyle, fantastic. If that's what balances to you, brilliant. But to me, that does not seem like balance. Alright, it doesn't seem that the fact that going out and living this cycle where you get up, you go to work, you come home, it's like, that's done, that's out of the way, right, let's watch TV, I need to just chill out, I'm so stressed, or let's play about with the kids, and which is brilliant. But is it a balance really, or is it just going through the emotions, getting everything done in and out? So in a roundabout way, for me, again, these are everything that I talk about is my opinion, is what I've gone through, but it's about setting goals to have a balanced lifestyle. And it's not just your work and your ambition goals, it's setting your relationship goals, it's setting your family goals, it's setting your health and fitness goals, it's setting goals for everything. And that for me is where you're going to get this magic balance. So writing down things that you want to achieve in your own life. So is it work? Do you want to climb a mountain? Do you want to compete in a triathlon? Do you want to do all this? Do you want to, lose weight? Write these goals down, but also think about your family. Do you want to spend more time with your family? Do you think that you need to spend more time? Are you losing connection with some of your friends? Everything, all this, and again, write it down. So it's not just about your health and fitness goals, it's your overall goals and striving towards that. Now, if you get that right, for me, that's a balance. Being passionate about what you do, spending time with the people that you love, looking after yourself, feeling really fulfilled and happy, then whatever way you do that, whatever way you organize that, that is your balance. Alright, it's as simple as that. Don't worry about what some celebrities posting up about. They get up at this time and they do this and this here happens, or they don't go to bed at night and they work. That may work for them, which is fantastic. But do not try to copy them and think that that's a balanced lifestyle. Because I've tried a lot of things, especially, I did a lot of work on myself. The biggest thing I started to do was my morning routine, where I wake up now in the morning, and it's normally in around that 5, half 5 mark. It's get up, okay, it's try not to look at my phone, which is still the hardest thing. So what I did, I invested in an alarm clock. I charged my phone somewhere else. Then I turn off the alarm clock. I come down, I write my journal. So I just write down thoughts, things that maybe happened yesterday, just how I'm feeling in that moment. And then do like 10 minutes of meditation, follow the Headspace app. And then I turn on Alexa, which is here behind me. And what I do then is listen to the news. So I have it set up to say, Alexa, play the news. So Alexa plays the news. I do a bit of stretching, do my routine, glass of water, pinch of salt, I'm done. That is my morning routine. That sets me up for the day. Now, I would have started implementing because I'm not playing football this year, and I do seem like most of us will do, put it off to the I'll do it later, is exercise. So I now either try get to the gym straight after I do my routine or go for a little run. So any of those two to try and move. Now don't get me wrong, I aim to do that every day. Do I get it done? No. Do I get super annoyed if I don't? No. If it starts continuing and I get into the bad habit of skipping that out, then yes, I'll start reflecting myself saying, okay, well, right, need to get this nailed down. Because I do find, for me, that it sets me up for the day, sets me up for the week, gets me focused, gets me engaged, and just helps with me overall general mood. So that's what I do for me to help me get balance. I then try and structure my day to that I do have either if I have meetings or if I'm coaching or if I'm working on a project, that I try and focus at least 2 hours on. Read a book called Eat the Frog. So something that's really hard to me now, I try and focus on for 2 hours. And if there's a pile of little things that are going up, actually got this from Brett from Spider Fit Kids, when a good talk. Sometimes now I'll maybe spend the first half hour of my work just getting rid of those simple things, and then get into the 2 hours of heavy focus on something. Between that, I will maybe go and see my nieces and nephews, maybe go and visit family, set aside night for date night as well, that we just have time, we can sit around, we can all chat, we can all connect. So it's really kind of important that you try and get that in, and I find that is massive for me. The freedom that my job gives me is the fact that I can actually choose when I have a meeting, when I can do this. If my son is off work, then like he was off last Monday, so I just set time aside and I took the niece and nephew, my sister and my son. We went to the pool. It was horrible outside. We tried to get out, but it just wasn't happening. It was for the kids. So we went to the pool. Had spent time with him there. So again, for me, that's my balance. Probably the maybe I spend extra time with him is because last weekend as well, I went away with a few of my mates to Westport. So these are guys that I live with in Port Stewart, and we had a great house. Everybody got on so well, and once all good things had to come to an end, we all went different ways. The boys were in England, boys were in Scotland, boys were further on down south. But we've met up a few times, and this time booked a hostel, 2 nights, Westport, brilliant. Climbed Croagh Patrick, did a bit of surfing, did a bit of cycling, drank a lot of Guinness. We drank more Guinness, and then we drank a little bit more. But again, age just kind of showed that on the Saturday night, after the second day, we kind of pulled the pin around 12ish. But it was good because I got some sleep and got up the next day and went for a cycle. So again, that's balance. That's something that I try and incorporate into my life. And yes, it was a weekend away and it took time, but I'm looking forward to it, really looking forward to it. But again, that thing about never getting too high or too low, it's just part of my life. I want to meet up with friends. I don't want this to make this, oh my God, that was brilliant. Remember, we should do that again. This should happen again. 3 years later, doesn't happen. That I need to have this balance that I'm going to let that happen. I'm actually going to go away and spend more time then too. And my son will go and we'll go on our holidays. We'll do this. We booked a ski trip. Again, this is me going, right, no, this is our time together. So having that plan of doing that is massive for your balanced lifestyle. Probably don't really like using the word too much, because if you talk about balance, it's probably changing all the time, and it will change. Situations will come into your life, circumstances will come in, and you go, oh my god, right, I'm gonna put this to the side and we'll focus on this, which is brilliant. Okay, sometimes you need to do that. All right, but don't put that to the side and let it go. Keep it there, knowing that you're going to bring it back in. All right, and certainly, as I said too, it may just fluctuate. Your balance may fluctuate. There might be a day, might be a week, might be whatever, that you can't do all this. But don't ever say that you're too busy. Hate that. If people start saying that they're too busy, okay, it means you just don't appreciate time. And you aren't prioritizing what you want. So if you say you're too busy, it means that you're just not putting priority to other stuff. Alright? People come to me about this all the time, say, oh, but you don't understand, I have to do this and I have to do that, and the kids are here, and I just don't have no time. Yes, you do. You're prioritizing that stuff, and that stuff's important. So you have to remember, right, this is part of my life, but can I also now get time for me, for my friends, even spending quality time with my family? One idea is go to bed early and get up earlier. Simple. Alright? And again, people say, okay, I can't. That's an excuse. Pure excuse. Okay? I'm nearly sure people who say that probably watch TV at night. Okay? You have no need to watch TV at night if it is affecting your quality of life. If you're happy enough watching TV at night and you're enjoying it, do it. The next thing is your phone, your tablet, some electronic device. Guarantee, because I do it myself, you sit on it all night, or you sit in it when you come in, and but before you know it, 20, 30, 40 minutes are gone. Some people even take it to their bed. I don't now anymore. I charge my phone outside my room. It was one of the best things I've ever done. What I have started to do now is come 9 o'clock, turn on airplane mode. Just turn it on. Because whoever wants me after 9 o'clock can wait till the morning. It's not going to be important. It's probably going to be one of the WhatsApp groups going crazy about Love Island or something stupid like that. I don't really need to know that information there and then. Okay, if it's anything important, let your family, let everybody know that yes, look, the phone's going to be turned off at 9 o'clock. If it's emergency, call to my house. Alright? Just give it a go. See if it works. That will give you your time to settle yourself down, to get you ready for bed, to set your alarm for 5, 6, whatever, to get up and use that hour for you. Use that hour and come up with whatever routine you want. And the thing is, you'll get it wrong. Okay, so what? I used to get up in the morning, I used to watch motivational talks on YouTube, I used to do yoga on YouTube, I used to do read out all my affirmations about how I was feeling, how I was going to do today. It was nearly taking me an hour and a half. So I was like, right, let's bring this back. What works for me in my time scale? What works for me? So it was writing, it was meditating, and it was moving. Those are my 3 things. That's what I do. So get time for yourself to give you that balance to start the day off too in your life. Even if it's getting up earlier where you get all your bit of your work done first, so then you get to spend time with kids at the breakfast table, that's huge. You're sacrificing, not really. You're getting up early, you're going to bed early. This thing about, we need 8 hours sleep. You can train your body to go with 6, 7 hours sleep. Just saying that if you are doing that and you're feeling tired, then that's not for you. You maybe need your 8 hours, okay? But that may become a habit. If you do have the opportunity, nap during the day. So yeah, that's in a roundabout way is a bit about balance in life. I'd love to hear your feedback on this, to tell me, I'm talking out of my arse. Is it something maybe that you've done? Is there something else that you have done that will help other people? So yeah, keep listening, guys. Keep watching too. We're on YouTube as well. So anybody's listening to this on some podcast device or platform is the word I'm looking for. Then we are also on YouTube, so you can see the video. If you like watching video, it's just I'm sitting here. I've got my little podcast movie clip behind. There's a picture there, I suppose, me and my son, and I like this one here. This is a little just poster canvas thing. You can't really see it, but it literally says at the top of a mountain, it says, "Life is for adventures with friends." So I'll leave you with that. Just go, enjoy your life, and have adventures with your friends. Thank you, guys. Okay, bye.